Hey Core Gundam, did you write your letter to Gundam Santa Claus? You did? Well shit, let's go check under the Core Gundam size tree. Wait, what the hell is this? So yeah, this is the SDW Heroes War Horse. Now, I don't usually look at SD Gundam kits, but when they're a horse, like this is right here, and it's really small and probably fits the Core Gundam, then you know I've got to check it out. So busting it open, hold on, does it usually say that on Gundam boxes? Bandai Hobby Center quality. The only thing I've ever noticed about things that state the quality on the box is usually they're bad quality. Anyway, here we go. We've got one bag of bits and a pamphlet. Ooh, and we've got some info because I know nothing about this. This is kind of interesting. It starts off with the two words, a horse. That's all I need to know. Okay. Ooh, and it's also for Nobunaga Gundam Epion. I really wish they made these in full scale, full proportion kits. That would be so cool. I know there is some Tamashii Nations figures of some of these kind of kits, but, or should I say, these kind of designs, but I would love to get a kit of a Nobunaga Oda Epion. But anyway, let's bust this open. The hell kind of bulletproof bag is this? No, seriously. Alright, I'll try the other end. God. Oh, is this the Bandai Hobby Center quality? Alright, okay. So inside of this we've got 3 hole runners, that is 1, 2, and 3. And there's the horse's head. Hold on, I'm distinctly noticing something. We've got red all over the body, see, all over the body. Right there as well, all over the body. And I'm seeing a lot of black, the occasional little bit of red, some look, well, most bits look like adapters, and there is no stickers either. Woo, this is why I don't do SD kits. Seriously. Core Gundam, why did you ask Gundam Santa Claus for this? You could ask for an MGDO, you know, something that I want, because, you know, you need to ask for things from me. That's toxic, that's not right. Anyway, back to your horse, lad, back to your horse. Just checking out the instructions there, and this is getting bizarrer and bizarrer. It looks like it's got an opening extending gimmick. Anyway, let's get chippity chopping. So chop, 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 and that one just fell off. I know. Scene transition. It's still not done. Okay, I guess I better start getting to it. Here we go, one piece at a time. So chopping out the pieces in here is exactly the same as any other Bandai kit, but I will mention the plastic is a little soft and almost, I don't know, just doesn't have the same level of quality as a regular kit. Of course, SD kits are definitely a whole lot cheaper, but it's worth noting. Also, when it does come to SD kits, you are able to just pull the parts off the runner like we would have seen with the recent entry grade. So you do not need any tools, and because of this kind of soft plastic, even with a dark plastic like black, I'm not getting any knobs at all. Okay, this is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the rest of this kit just pulling off the parts. This is working really well and super simple. So there are all the parts that we are going to use to be making up the body, which is very, very, very simple. So this is my first time assembling one of these kits in a long time. So here's the live commentary. So far, pretty simple. Going through it all, everything locking in place very, very nicely. I know people who do love SD kits tend to religiously love them. I've never really been able to get into them myself, but there's a part of me that really wants to say I've built every gunpla in, you know, a year. But when I don't actually build the SD ones, that means that actually isn't the case. So, maybe next year I might actually give them the chance that they may deserve. This is fun. Get Core Gundam in here so he can excitedly wait for his horse to be finished. And sit down there. Yeah, this builds up extremely simply, fairly smart. And I take back what I said about the plastic. The plastic actually, the rubbery aspect of it means that it kind of just grips together and holds together very nicely, while at the same time having a little bit of traction between the pieces. Alright, so the final piece, popping it on. And there we go. Well, final piece of the body. Now to the legs. I was going to say back to snapping the pieces back off the runner, but that one's gone flying. That one's, that might take a little while to find. Okay, left leg, right hind leg, and left hind leg. Then what are you? Right foreleg. Yeah, these are the last 4 parts and then this kit is finished. Yeah, are they all the same? 13 and 13. So these are the forelegs. These are the hind legs. Wow, this takes no time at all. Maybe I... Will I not? Let me know in the comments. Do you want me to make and review SD kits or not? I probably can do in batches as opposed to doing one video per tiny little dude, because that's the kit almost done. Core Gundam still super psyched over here waiting for his horse. Okay, let's see. This attaches on here. Oh. Got a couple of joints here. For the forelegs, we've actually got some articulation, so that's pretty cool. All right, looks like a ball joint. Pop in, hit through. Get that bit of leg sandwiched on top, and we've got one leg. Look at that. It's even got articulation. Wow. Bend and a ball joint. Okay, next leg then. Getting cocky now. I'm not even looking at the instructions, and I feel like I'm already screwing up. What's going on here? No, seriously. I am. Wait. Oh, okay, so you can't mix up the parts. They're not compatible. Front lower legs and back lower legs with the other parts of the upper legs do not mix. Oh, okay. So now I'm getting even more cocky that I know I can't screw up. So there we go. 3 parts per leg. Front leg. Man, okay, this is a quick kit. Oh, yeah. Forgot the joint. How easily do they separate? Very. Okay, so joint in, lower leg in, upper leg. Blow away the dog hair, and upper leg part on. So it's time for the final assembly on this beast. So front leg pops on like so. It definitely does not have as much red as the pictures show. Oh, bit fell off. And back leg, no ball joint on the back leg, just a peg. There we go. And your horse is complete. So jumping right on into absolutely everything that comes in the box, and that is it. You get a horse and this little adapter piece right here, but we'll talk about that later in the accessories. Right now, onto the articulation. I mean, onto the aesthetics. So now moving into the aesthetics, and of course starting with that full 360-degree spin so you can see every angle of this horse, just in case you want to know if you want it or not. And all I can say is if you said to me, envision a Gundam-style mecha horse in matte black with blade-like red, clear segments in the eyes, a big bladed mane, bladed tail, and a big armored V chest, well, this isn't necessarily what would pop into my mind, but then again, SD kit and a lot of fun. The matte black plastic actually looks really good, and the clear parts don't look too bad either. Of course, we are missing all the red around the body, so you will have to paint that if you want it to look accurate to the original art. So jumping in a little bit closer now, and we've got some clear parts in the eyes, which actually goes all the way through. So it's got a kind of form of light piping. We have 3mm holes all around the outside here, so you can add additional armor, parts, anything you want off 30-minute missions kits, or probably equipment from the SD kits. Honestly, from the front, it doesn't look that bad, really just standing there, and I guess that's its whole point. But from the back, in usual SD style, we do have a lot of hollow parts in the lower legs and the front legs, and yeah, what can I say? Let's move on to the accessory, which is this. That's it, this bit. Yep, that just sticks on in here like so. And according to the instructions, what that is for is to take the butt flap off the SD kit you're putting onto the horse, and you can then use that to attach it onto the side of the horse's leg like so. So those are mounting points for the leftover parts, especially the butt flap. So finally now moving on to the articulation, and as usual working from the head down. So the head does this, that, it moves up and down. So I actually didn't expect anything, so that's something. And you know, I don't have any kind of like zoology or, you know, anatomical background. Oh, wait, I do. Yeah, a horse doesn't work like that. Yeah, it doesn't have human knees on both limbs. But yeah, we've got ourselves a ball joint right here that can spin all the way around. And the back one isn't a ball joint, but it can still spin around and bend its knee. And finally, the most fun part of what this can do, well, it can extend forward like so and open up kind of like a purse. And there we go, 1 and 2 sides, because that's where the SD kit's attached. But we're not going to be using this with an SD kit. No. We're going to be using this with my boy Core Gundam right here. So this is Core Gundam's new epic mount. Get him up there. He doesn't have anything to hold on to. I guess he can hold on to the ears. Yep, grab it on good and tight. And there we go. I guess that's it for the review. So anyway, that right there is it for the review of the SD Gundam World Heroes Warhorse. What can I say? 5 times Gundarium tier, quintuple Gundarium tier, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be converted to reviewing SD kits this year or anytime soon. They're fun, they're nice, but they just lack what I love from Gunpla, which is scale models of awesome, massive, death-bringing killing machines. Now, if they made a warhorse like this in actual 1/44th scale or 1/100th scale with actual Gundam proportions, I would be all over that. I do love the SD Gundam designs, the concepts, and everything about them, besides the model kits themselves. But yeah, if you've ever wanted yourself a warhorse that's very small and requires some painting, then this might be the one you're looking for. I'll throw a link down there in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time. Once again, I cannot finish this video right here without thanking those who support me here on the channel as members and over on Patreon, including Craig Jerry, Caleb Engelhardt, Van Fawn, Global Frequency Studios, Lauren Sihak, Joseph Kukluk, Mr. Winter, Forsetti, Joe, or G59061, and Gunpla UK Limited.